You walk through the door, and there it is, the mess, the chewed-up shoe, the torn pillow, the chaos all over your floor. And then you see your dog, sitting in the corner, head down, ears flat, looking up at you with those big, sad eyes, the eyes that seem to say, "I know, I did it, and I'm so sorry." In that exact moment, you are 100% sure of something. You're sure your dog feels guilty, but here's the truth that almost nobody knows. That look on your dog's face, it has almost nothing to do with guilt. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand what's really going on behind those eyes. And trust me, so stick with me, because what your dog is actually doing in that moment is kind of incredible. Now, before we go anywhere, let's be fair to ourselves, because if you believed your dog feels guilty, you are not alone, not even close. This belief is everywhere. There are whole channels online just for guilty dog videos. Millions and millions of views. We watch them, we laugh, we send them to our friends. And the reason they work is simple. The look is always the same. Think about it. It doesn't matter if it's a tiny Chihuahua or a giant 100-pound dog. The performance is identical every single time. The head drops down, the ears pin back flat, the body shrinks and gets low to the ground. The eyes go wide, so you can see the little whites in the corners. Dog people have a name for that. They call it whale eye. Maybe the tail does a slow, low wag, tucked down between the legs. Maybe your dog even rolls over and shows you its belly. It looks like an apology. It looks like shame. It looks exactly like a creature that did something bad and feels terrible about it. So that brings us to the one big question this whole video is built around. If your dog isn't feeling guilt in that moment, and the science is pretty clear that it isn't, then what on earth is it really doing? To find out, one scientist did something genius. She didn't set a trap for the dogs. She set a trap for the owners. Back in 2009, a scientist named Alexandra Horowitz ran an experiment that's now the go-to study for this exact question. And the design is beautiful, because it pulls apart two things we always mix up. Thing one, did the dog actually do something wrong? Thing two, does the dog look guilty? Here's how the test worked. Stay with me, because the result is going to surprise you. An owner brings their dog into a room. There's a yummy treat sitting right there in the open. The owner looks at the dog, says firmly, "Don't eat this," and then walks out. Now the dog is all alone with temptation. While the owner is gone, the scientist does one of two things. Sometimes she lets the dog eat the treat, and sometimes she takes the treat away herself, so the dog never even gets the chance to break the rule. Either way, when the owner walks back in, the treat is gone, and now comes the clever part. Sometimes, the scientist lies to the owner. She might look at an owner whose dog was a perfect angel and say, "Your dog ate the treat, go tell it off." Or she might look at an owner whose dog actually did sneak the treat and say, "Your dog was so good, go praise it." So now you've got every possible combo. Good dogs getting scolded, bad dogs getting praised, and every mix in between. And the whole time, hidden cameras are measuring one thing: how guilty does each dog look? Now think about it with me. If dogs really feel guilt, there's only one thing you'd expect to see. The dogs that actually broke the rule should look the guiltiest. Their face should match what they did. That is not what happened. Not even a little. Here's what the study found, and this is the part that changes everything. The thing that decided whether a dog looked guilty was not whether it ate the treat. It was whether the owner told it off. Read that again, because it's wild. The dogs that were completely innocent, the dogs that never even had a chance to misbehave, looked just as, and in some cases, they looked even more guilty than the dogs that actually did it. Meanwhile, a dog that really did sneak that treat, but got praised instead of scolded, often looked totally relaxed. No guilt, no drama, nothing. So let that sink in. A dog that did absolutely nothing wrong, scolded by mistake, gave you the full sad eyes, head down. The guilty look wasn't tracking guilt at all. It was tracking you. And once you understand that, the next question almost asks itself, if the look is a reaction to you, then what is it? What is your dog actually trying to say? This is where it gets genuinely amazing, because the answer is not, your dog is faking it. And it's definitely not, your dog doesn't care about you. The real answer is way more interesting than that. That guilty look is actually a set of behaviors that dog experts call calming signals. Some people call them peacekeeping signals, and they are ancient. They are wired deep into your dog from thousands of years of living in groups. Their job is one simple thing: to cool down a tense situation, to say, "Please don't be mad. I'm not a threat. Let's keep things calm between us." The flat ears, the low body, the eyes looking away, the tucked tail, the little lip licks, the slow yawning, the belly roll. Every single one of these is your dog saying, "I'm small, I'm harmless, please calm down." And here's the key to the whole thing. Your dog is one of the best readers of human body language on the planet, better than we ever give them credit for. They watch your face. They watch your shoulders. They hear the change in your voice before you've even finished your first word. So picture this moment from your dog's side of the room. You walk in, your body goes stiff, your face hardens, your voice gets sharp or goes cold. You're staring right at them. To your dog, that is a flashing alarm. A big, important member of my family just walked in upset, and they might be coming for me. So what's the smart move? Go straight into peacekeeping. Get low, look away, show that I'm harmless. Cool this down fast. Your dog is not sitting there thinking about a decision it made 3 hours ago. It's reacting right now, in real time, to the storm cloud that just walked through the front door. And that's exactly why every single one of those compilation videos looks the same. It's not 100 different dogs all feeling shame on their own. It's one universal dog survival behavior, switched on by the same trigger every time. A tense human. Okay, now I already know what a lot of you are thinking right now, because it's the best comeback to all of this. And you're thinking, hold on, my dog looks guilty the second I walk in, before I see the mess, before I say a single word. So how does it know? Amazing question. And the answer is one simple word: learning. Your dog is a learning machine. All day, every day, it's connecting the dots between things in its world and what happens next. And over time, without you ever meaning to teach it, your dog has quietly put together a little chain in its head. Here's the chain. There's a chewed up shoe on the floor. The owner comes home. The owner gets upset. And then bad stuff follows. A loud voice, an angry face, that heavy, scary feeling in the room. Your dog has lived through this loop enough times that now it reacts to the very first link in the chain. It doesn't wait for the scolding anymore. It sees the mess. It sees you walk in, and the alarm goes off. This combo always ends badly for me. Better start peacekeeping right now. So it's not your dog looking at the shoe, remembering the choice to chew it, deciding that choice was morally wrong, and then feeling bad about who it is as a dog. That would take a kind of deep self-awareness we have no real proof dogs have. What dogs absolutely do have is an incredible talent for spotting patterns and reading your mood. So that's the answer that wins. Every time. Now hold on, let's not go too far the other way, because I do not want you walking away thinking your dog is some cold little robot with no feelings. That is the opposite of true. Here's how scientists usually think about it. There are two groups of emotions. The first group is the basic ones: joy, fear, anger, love, excitement. These are fast, simple feelings, and tons of animals have them. And here, there is no real debate at all. Your dog absolutely feels these. That explosion of happiness when you come home? Real. The fear during a thunderstorm? Real. The deep, real bond it has with you, backed up by behavior studies and even brain scans. Your dog feels things, and it feels them deeply. But then there's a second group, the complicated emotions: guilt, shame, pride, embarrassment. And these are a whole different animal, because to feel real guilt, you need a lot more than just a feeling. You need to understand that there's a rule. You need to know that you broke that rule. And you need to look back at your own actions, judge them, and feel bad about them. In human kids, that whole system doesn't even fully switch on until around 2 or 3 years old. It's complex stuff, and whether dogs can do it is a real, open question that scientists still argue about. But right now, there is no solid proof that they can. and the guilty look study points the other way. So here's the honest answer. Your dog is deeply emotional. But that specific, complicated, self-judging feeling of guilt, we can't prove it's there, and that sad face you see is definitely not the proof. Okay, so this is a great fact to drop at a party, but it actually changes something real about your life with your dog. Two things, and they both matter. Number one, telling your dog off after the fact does basically nothing good. If you come home to a mess from hours ago and you start scolding, your dog cannot connect your anger to something it did that morning. It lives in the right now. All it learns is that sometimes, out of nowhere, you come home scary. That doesn't stop the chewing. It just makes your dog more nervous and more confused. And here's the twist. It actually trains your dog to get better at the guilty look, because now it's learning to be afraid of the moment you walk in. If you really want to change a behavior, you've got two good options. Either catch it the exact second it happens, or, way easier, just set up the room so your dog can't practice the bad habit at all. Put the shoes away, use a gate, close the door. Stopping it beforehand beats punishing it afterward every single time. And number two, this is the part I really want you to keep. This should make you feel better about your dog, not worse. Because look at what we actually found here. Your dog isn't weighed down by guilt. Instead, your dog is so tuned into you, so locked onto your face, your voice, your body, your mood, that it can read the entire feeling of a room in a split second. And then it instantly tries to keep the peace with you. That's not a guilty conscience. That's an unbelievable social superpower built over tens of thousands of years of living right by our side. And honestly, that's so much cooler than guilt. So the next time you walk into total chaos and you see those big, sorry eyes looking up at you, remember what's really happening. Your dog isn't saying sorry. It's reading you, it's predicting you, and it's doing everything it can to keep you happy. Because to your dog, you are the whole world. Now, if this completely changed the way you see that look, you are going to love the next one. Because there's another thing your dog does every single day that you have been totally misreading this whole time. And it's an even bigger surprise than this one. It's right here. Go watch it next. And do me one favor. Drop a comment and be honest with me. Did you believe the guilt thing too? Because I'll admit it, I did, for years. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the next myth we bust. And I'll see you in that next video.